For decades, cancer has been one of the most feared diseases in the world. Nearly everyone knows someone who has been affected by it, a parent, a friend, a relative, or a colleague. What many people don't realize is that long before cancer ever appears on a medical scan or causes symptoms, important changes are already happening deep inside the body at the cellular level. Every single day, your body naturally produces abnormal cells. This may sound alarming, but it is actually a normal biological process. According to scientists at the National Cancer Institute, the immune system constantly identifies and destroys these abnormal cells before they grow into dangerous tumors. In other words, your body already has a powerful defense system designed to protect you from cancer. One of the most effective ways to support that defense system is something incredibly simple but often overlooked: the food you eat every day. It is important to be very clear about one thing. No food on earth can magically cure cancer by itself, and anyone who claims that is ignoring decades of scientific research. However, modern science has discovered something extremely interesting. Certain foods contain natural compounds that help the body slow down the growth of abnormal cells, reduce chronic inflammation, protect DNA from damage, and strengthen the immune system that keeps potentially dangerous cells under control. This is why many oncologists and nutrition scientists believe diet plays a far bigger role in long-term cancer risk than most people realize. Research from the American Institute for Cancer Research suggests that roughly 30 to 40% of cancer cases may be influenced by lifestyle factors such as diet, body weight, and physical activity. That means the everyday foods we choose could quietly shape our long-term health in powerful ways. One of the most studied groups of cancer-protective foods is cruciferous vegetables. This family includes broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. These vegetables contain natural compounds called glucosinolates that transform into powerful molecules like sulforaphane when the vegetables are chopped or chewed. Sulforaphane has been widely studied because it helps activate detoxification enzymes in the body that neutralize harmful compounds before they can damage DNA. Researchers, including Walter Willett, have reported strong associations between diets rich in cruciferous vegetables and lower risks of several cancers. These vegetables appear to influence gene activity related to tumor suppression and help the body remove harmful toxins more efficiently. Another powerful category of protective foods is berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are packed with antioxidants that help protect cells from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when unstable molecules called free radicals damage cellular structures and DNA, which can contribute to the development of cancer. Berries are especially rich in plant pigments called anthocyanins. Laboratory research suggests anthocyanins may help slow the growth of certain cancer cells and reduce inflammation in the body. The neuroscientist and cancer researcher David Schreiber highlighted berries as one of the foods consistently present in dietary patterns associated with lower cancer risk. Even a small handful of berries added to breakfast or snacks can provide a strong dose of protective plant compounds. Garlic is another remarkable food that has been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine. Modern science has begun to understand the reason behind its reputation. When garlic is chopped or crushed, it produces sulfur-containing compounds such as allicin. These compounds appear to influence several biological pathways involved in cancer development. Some research suggests they may help reduce inflammation, support detoxification processes, and strengthen immune activity. Population studies have also shown that people who consume garlic regularly often have lower rates of certain digestive cancers. While garlic alone cannot eliminate cancer risk, it may help create an internal environment that is less favorable for tumor growth. Turmeric is another food that has captured the attention of researchers around the world. This bright yellow spice contains a compound called curcumin, which has become one of the most studied natural molecules in modern nutritional science. Curcumin is known for its powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is now recognized as a major contributor to many diseases, including cancer. Laboratory research suggests curcumin may influence multiple cellular pathways involved in tumor growth and may encourage damaged cells to undergo apoptosis, a process in which unhealthy cells self-destruct. Although turmeric is not a treatment for cancer, scientists continue to study its potential role in supporting overall cellular health. Green tea is another beverage that has attracted significant attention from researchers. It contains antioxidants called catechins, particularly one known as EGCG. Laboratory studies suggest EGCG may interfere with signals that cancer cells use to multiply and spread. In populations where green tea consumption is high, some studies have observed lower rates of certain cancers. Drinking green tea regularly provides a gentle and natural source of antioxidants that help protect the body from cellular damage over time. Tomatoes also offer powerful protective nutrients, especially a compound known as lycopene. Lycopene is a bright red antioxidant that helps protect cells from oxidative stress. Some studies suggest diets rich in tomatoes and tomato products may be associated with lower rates of prostate cancer. Interestingly, cooking tomatoes increases the availability of lycopene, meaning tomato sauces and soups can be excellent dietary sources of this beneficial compound. Leafy green vegetables such as spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are another important component of a cancer-protective diet. These vegetables contain folate, carotenoids, fiber, and numerous other plant compounds that support healthy cellular function. Folate plays a key role in maintaining proper DNA replication, which is essential for preventing mutations that could eventually lead to cancer. Carotenoids function as antioxidants that help protect cells from environmental damage. Nuts are also valuable foods when it comes to supporting long-term health. Walnuts, almonds, and Brazil nuts contain healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and polyphenols. Walnuts in particular contain compounds that may help regulate inflammatory pathways within the body. Large population studies have shown that people who eat nuts regularly tend to have lower risks of many chronic diseases, including certain cancers. Even a small handful of nuts per day can provide meaningful nutritional benefits. Extra virgin olive oil is another important part of many healthy dietary patterns. It is a central component of the Mediterranean diet, which has repeatedly been associated with lower rates of heart disease and some cancers. Olive oil contains phenolic compounds that help reduce inflammation and protect cells from oxidative damage. Replacing heavily processed cooking oils with olive oil can be a simple step toward improving dietary quality. Whole grains such as oats, brown rice, and quinoa also play a significant role in maintaining health. These grains are rich in dietary fiber, which supports the health of the gut microbiome. Scientists now understand that the trillions of microbes living in the digestive system play a crucial role in immune regulation and inflammation control. Fiber is fermented by beneficial bacteria in the gut, producing compounds that help protect the lining of the colon and regulate immune responses. Higher fiber intake has consistently been linked with lower rates of colorectal cancer. Mushrooms are another fascinating group of foods that contain compounds known as beta-glucans. These molecules appear to support immune system activity by stimulating certain immune cells involved in detecting abnormal cells. In some countries, mushroom extracts are even used alongside conventional treatments to help support immune function. While mushrooms are not a cure for cancer, they provide nutrients that may strengthen the body's natural defenses. Fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel provide omega-3 fatty acids, which are well known for their anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation creates an environment in the body that may allow abnormal cells to grow and spread. Omega-3 fats help regulate inflammatory processes and support overall metabolic health. Including fatty fish in the diet several times per week can provide valuable nutrients that support long-term wellness. When you step back and look at all of these foods together, a clear pattern begins to emerge. They are all minimally processed, rich in plant compounds, high in antioxidants, and packed with nutrients that support the body's natural defense systems. This pattern reflects what many scientists describe as a protective dietary pattern. Physicians and nutrition researchers such as Michael Greger often emphasize that health does not depend on one single superfood. Instead, it is the overall pattern of eating that matters most. When a diet regularly includes vegetables, fruits, nuts, whole grains, healthy fats, and natural plant compounds, the body gains access to thousands of protective molecules that work together to support immune function, protect DNA, and reduce inflammation. Cancer is an extremely complex disease, and no single food or lifestyle habit can completely eliminate risk. However, decades of research continue to show that everyday choices, especially diet, can play a significant role in shaping long-term health outcomes. The goal is not perfection, but consistency. When meals consistently include nutrient-dense whole foods like the ones discussed here, the body receives powerful tools that help it defend against cellular damage and disease over time. Sometimes the most powerful medicine is not found in a prescription bottle, but in the simple foods that appear on your plate every day.